me, said the same, just spelled a little different. I am back with another video. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell and join the crew. Let's get into this video. Stay tuned to the end to catch my baby's little performance. Candle Nation. Okay, so I start off, I've already done my eyebrows. Oh, by the way, all products will be listed in the description box. I did not show every product that I use, so I will list it in the description box. So I've already done my eyebrows off camera, and I am just putting on some powder, setting powder, to set that. I use foundation on my eyelids, so I just use some powder to set the foundation. I think I was using the banana powder for this one, and that's just to set it before I put my eye shadow on. Just patting it out, y'all. I love that brush. It just fits perfectly in the area where you put the eyeshadow. Oh, I just love that brush. I just don't know why I make so many faces. Y'all gotta bear with me. I gotta work on that. I'm grabbing my NYX eyeshadow palette. I used this in one of my other videos, but again, I will link that below. Using that little brown color there. And just sweeping it across my eyelid. And in a little bit. I'm going for more of a neutral eye because I will be doing a more bold lip. Sweep it all over the lid. And I just continue on with that. I usually do both eyelids at the same time just to try to keep it even. I don't know how some people, I don't know how they do it, but they do one eye, full eye at a time. I'm just not one of those people. So I have to do it at the same time. A little bit here, a little bit there. Just alternate back and forth from left to right. And this is a glittery shade. I don't know if the palette even lists the actual name on it or not, but I will link it. If so, I will link the name of the eyeshadow right here. I shook my head because I wasn't sure about this color. I thought it was black, but it's more of a dark green. So I kind of just took the same brush that I used with the brown eyeshadow. I just kind of swept that in, kind of blended it in a little bit, and then if you'll see that I tried it on the other side and actually ended up liking it. So I did it again and kind of blended that out a bit. Again, I just wanted to do more of a neutral eye, being that I am doing a bold lip. I was originally going to do a really, really smoky eye, but I didn't. I decided not to do that. So again, just blending, and I think the key to eyeshadow is blending it. Sometimes I feel like I blend it so much that it blends away, but then at the end, I guess the look just kind of comes all together. So I just continue to do that. Just blend. You don't want that eyeshadow to just lay there, and you can see what do I want to say? You can see somewhat of a harsh line. You don't want to see that unless that's what you're going for, like cut crease. And I'm really liking this. So pretty, so sparkly and pretty. It's more pigmented than I thought it was originally going in with it. And just kind of pat it on the lid. And I've brought it a little bit to the darker greenish color. And I'm making faces again because I just don't know how I'm gonna like this, but hey, let's keep going. And here I'm going in with my black Scandal Eyes eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. It is so smooth. And don't pay any attention to, you see that finger pulling that eye back? Don't pay no attention to that. Because you know what that does? That creates wrinkles. You see those wrinkles under my eyes? That's what it's from. So I'm trying to get out of the habit of that. As you can see, I am pulling it taut so that so it doesn't wrinkle up and kind of separate. I don't like that, so I pull on my eye. But yeah, don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. I'm a bad example. It creates those little annoying wrinkles underneath your eyes and around your eyes. Get those crow's feet, is that what they call it? So here I'm wiping, just kind of wiping a straight line. I got a little messy because, again, I was pulling on my eyes. So don't do that. Don't do that. In case y'all are wondering, that is my birthmark on my left eye. It's in my eye and also on my face. I've had it since I was born. I get a lot of questions. I get a lot of assumptions about that too, but I digress. It is my birthmark, and I'm not getting rid of it. So I just did a little baby wing. I'm not a huge fan of wings on me because I feel like it just, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan, but I do it sometimes. And I have to find a better placement for this camera, y'all. I'm looking dead into the mirror and I'm struggling, trying to see. But I am going to go on Amazon and find me some new things for my setup. I show the NARS, but I think this is the only product that I show other than my eyeshadow palette. But I did break that out today because I just felt like it. Normally when I do these tutorials, I like to use my Maybelline Fit because I like that one too. That's my favorite drugstore, and it tends to always do the job. So, but I do use my higher end NARS sometimes too. So I'm going to stop talking for just a little bit. I will let you guys just watch how I put the foundation on. You'll see me add concealer and blend it in. setting the concealer with setting powder. I use a combination of banana setting powder as well as full face setting powder. I have somewhat of a routine with this. I kind of just go with the flow, and it also depends on the foundation that I use. If you've seen any of my other tutorials, then you know that there's no rhyme or reason why I do things. I just go with the flow. I'm a free person. I just go how I feel. If I feel like doing something one day and not feel like doing it the other day, that's how it goes. So if you don't like being free to express yourself, then this is just not the channel for you, okay? For you, I apologize. That might be, some people might not know how to take me. I don't know. I'm just a little, I don't know if it's too outspoken or what, but hey, to know me is to love me, okay? I normally, once I let that bake a little bit, that setting powder bake a little bit, I normally do blend it in, not sweep it away. I just feel like it makes it set better than blending it away. Plus, it's wasteful. Now this might be a little trick for y'all. I'm not using a contour stick powder. I'm actually using brown eyeshadow. I feel like I don't have to use as much when I do the contour. I feel like it blends better for me. With my birthmark, I feel like every time I go to contour that side of my face, the contour powder or whatever I'm using for that day, it tends to mess up the foundation. And with having a birthmark and trying to do a full coverage look, I find that you have to be careful with that. If you're trying to cover up something, you have to be careful because it will disturb the foundation and it'll create like wrinkles. You'll see a mixture and it'll get cakey. So you got to be careful with that. So that's my little tip. And that's my little tip for you there. I don't know why I get tongue-tied with y'all. I think I just get excited about what I'm talking about, and then I get tongue-tied, and it's like, my brothers used to tell me that I talk so fast that spit came out of the side of my mouth. Shout out to both of y'all. I have two brothers. Just a little fun fact. I have two brothers. I'm a baby of 3, and they used to cut up. We used to all cut up. Anyway, back to the makeup. This is blush that I'm putting on my cheek. This is actual blush. It's not eyeshadow. So I just blend that. And this here, I'm just adding some highlight. I use one of the e.l.f. highlighting kit things. I'll link that below as well. I can't remember the color, but it's like a pink bronzy. I can't think of what the actual color is, but like I said, I will link it down below. But yeah, I like to add that sometimes, especially when I'm doing like a more glowy look. As you can see, I did decide to line the bottom of my my waterline, just to give open my eyes a little bit more. We are going to finish off with a red lip. That's more of a fuchsia pink lip liner. So I started off with that, and here I am with those faces. So I started off with that, and then I went in with my Revlon red lipstick. I'll put the exact name below. And then I do add a little bit of brown lip liner to kind of clean the outside of my lips up, just to kind of make it blend with my skin complexion better. I don't always like how red looks, just simple red without the dark, like an ombre look. So that's kind of what I was going for there. And there you have it, the bold red lip. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my baby at the end. See y'all.
Go, go, go. You get the Sonic, Sonic, Sonic. Go, go.